Hello once again, I'm the Studying Gamer, and for this video I'm going to talk about the Genesis, which I think everyone knows this one. I have the original one that came out, says high definition graphics. That's how you know, this was the very first model that came out. If it doesn't say this, then you have a next generation first model. On off switch, volume control, has headphone jack there, reset. Yeah, I mean that's mostly to say about it, but I also have the Model 2 Genesis. Now this was the version that I had when I was a kid. This wasn't that one, but I never had the original model. I always had this one. Oof, didn't know that got so dusty. It was released in 1989. It was made to compete with the NES, which only had 8-bit graphics. Of course, the Genesis had 16-bit, but Nintendo had such a loyal fan base that it's stuck around. Besides, the fans knew that they were going to come out with a 16-bit console anyway. So, but the Genesis was advertised as more adult than the NES was, meant for older kids, and was geared towards the older brothers of the little kids that were playing the NES. That they see their older brother playing the Genesis, they want to be like their older brother, so they start playing the Genesis. But perhaps because the Genesis had really good games. Some of those were X-Men, which this was a good fighter. Vector Man 2. Sonic 1, 2, and 3, which I don't think I have to say anything about these ones. When I was a kid, I only played Sonic 2. I never played 1 or 3. But I play all 3 of them now. Which Comic Zone, which this was an interesting idea. And I have Sonic and Knuckles, which, if you can't tell by the weird thing on top, you could plug in your Genesis games and you could play the character Knuckles on Sonic 2, which I thought that was a really good idea for them to do. Now those are all for loose games. Now for the box games I have Street Fighter 2, which just gave no manual, which that kind of sucked, but yeah. I have the box versions of Sonic 1 and 2. These both have manuals in them though. So this one's not for resale, which this one must have came with the Genesis, which that's kind of cool, I guess. Sonic 2 comes with a manual, nice shape. Rocket Knight Adventures, good platformer. They also made some versions on the Super Nintendo. I don't have any of those though. And Golden Axe, good arcade game. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not the biggest Sega Genesis fan. I mean, there are definitely games that I would like. Definitely the Phantasy Star games, those are supposed to be good RPGs.